Hello viewers and welcome to In the Pits. Now today I was very excited to find the Nordschleife online. But already we've got a car facing the wrong way. We haven't even made it to the first corner. We have absolute carnage. Total pile up. I don't know how people didn't manage to get to the first corner. But even when they do manage to get to the first corner, it doesn't go well. Now even I get in the action here of doing crap driving. Just ran the guy in front of me from behind. And that basically set the tone for the whole race, really. We've got another guy off here. Probably got many guys off behind me. I was getting side by side through the fast section with these guys here. But I decided to let them have it because I was just not up for side-by-sideness right now. Not up for battling for a position this early in the race when it's just going to end in tears. But further on in the race we have more people sideways, off, facing the wrong way. Even more. Spinning, pliing like a ballerina on ice. So, I didn't get very far in this race, to be honest. We've got a guy off behind me. Are we going to have another guy off here? Oh no, everyone's staying on the track for now. Skipping forward a bit. How long are we going to stay on the track for this time? It was like this whole lobby had a noob mod on it. And there I go, and there goes the guy in front. To be honest, I'm not too much of a huge fan of the DTM cars on this game. Just because I'm not a particularly good driver. I prefer something with a bit more grip. And I just don't find it fun when you're struggling to keep the car on the track, but you know, that's just me. We've got a guy slamming into the wall behind. I'm going to take this corner a bit slow. Sorry there's no wheel cam, by the way. There is in the next race. So coming up to the carousel here, the guys behind me don't give a shit that there's a carousel, and smack. Don't even give a shit. So I'm just going to park in front of this guy. I don't even care if I'm in his way. That's what you get for ramming me, young man. And we're back off. Just to get to the next crash. I don't know why that Patrick guy was going so slow. I'm guessing he must have come off the track as well. So coming round, getting a bit sideways on the exit. And the guy who ran me in the carousel, he is not done with me yet. No. He just had to have another go at it, didn't he? Just had to have another little punt. I didn't even care that I was getting in the way. I was just getting so annoyed by this race. I didn't care my rejoin was bad. We've got off here causing some more trouble up here. Guys off the road behind me. You can't really call this a race, can you? Coming in, giving him space. Just gives me a little bit of contact and it just completely sends my car, like the tiniest bit of contact, and I've lost control. He's off. What's this guy behind going to do? Everything's looking a bit ominous here. No, here. I'm not sure if he made contact with me or if I just lost control. But that was the last straw for me. I was not having any more of that. So after that terrible display, after that race, I thought, is it me? Am I really that bad at driving? So I thought I'd just go and get some practice in. And, drive a car I've never driven. This car is a beast, by the way, the P4/5. something or other, and I thought I'd do it on the tightest track I could think of, put as many cars in as possible to make the race even tighter, and just try and get round without making contact with anyone. So I thought if I could do this, then surely it wasn't me driving like a noob around the Nordschleife. Oh, I don't know what was going on there. It was so disappointing. I've had this game, I've been playing Assetto for well over a year now. It's my favourite sim, and I've been waiting this long for Nordschleife to come online in an online race, and it does, and that's how it turns out. Unbelievable. I'm going to go back online tonight though to see if the lobby's back. I wish there were some better cars in it though, like this car. Like, there's so many good cars on this game and they're never online. Like, this guy's a beast, never seen it online, not once. Instead we get cars that are well old and don't really have any grip. So yeah, this track, sorry, Detroit 1988 layout. If I can find one, I'll leave the download link in the description for you. The car is a beast though, good traction, good handling. It feels light. It's one of those cars, you know. So I thought I'd try and do 5 laps without touching anyone in this. I know I've just touched someone there, but I think I'm going to blame him for that, not me. Coming in on Berry Gomez. So tight around this track, it's really hard to find places to make your moves. I didn't have the AI set up too hard. I think we're on 93 for this race. I probably should have done a couple more laps because at the beginning of the race the pack didn't really space out enough for us to get like serious speed in. I'm going to have a little look around the outside of Berry here. We're tucking it in quite nicely. Doesn't look like I'm going to have a rage quit on this race. Yeah, with a race like this you've got to have really good reactions on the brakes. It would probably be best to do a race around this track in the smallest cars you can find, and probably cars that aren't so quick. Just getting a bit sideways into that corner there on the braking with the entry. Kept it under control though. This is a car that is quite easy to keep under control, which is what I like, because that is a bit more fun in my opinion. I don't like having a struggle when I'm trying to enjoy a game. In my opinion, games are for enjoying, not getting stressed out over.
Still there, clear right.
Made that move stick. Just slightly missing my gear shift there. This race is so tight, there's barely any space for concertina effect. Yeah, on the first lap I really wanted to get as many overtakes done as I could, because being stuck at the back of this pack won't allow you to progress very easily. Tuck it in this chicane, foot down. Now this little bus stop style chicane coming up here, you can really throw it through unless there's a load of cars in front of you, and you have to take it a little bit more easy. Yeah, this is a pretty fun track though. I would recommend it getting it downloaded to your hard drive. One of the odd things about it is some of the rail guards on the side of the roads you can drive through. Not all of them, but a couple of them.
Still there. On your left. Still there. Clear left.
I think the rail guard along the pit straight, you can literally drive through that and then drive through all the pits behind it and then all the stands with the crowds in. So that's a bit silly. But it did take me a while to discover that. I had a crash. And it just sent me flying through and I was like, oh, it's a bit odd. Having to be very patient with the car in this race though. This is good. This is good training for disciplining yourself and, you know, trying to teach yourself to not hit other cars on the track like I did in my last race a couple of times. To that guy who I punted off on the third clip in the BMW, I deeply apologise. It was just an accident, bro. These things happen.
The leader's just done 209.945 is now the lead. Alright, stay close, 2 laps left. Sector 3 is 1.7 off the pace. Hold your line. Clear right.
This car can get a little squirrely when you're powering out of a corner in second gear though. You can't just put your foot down, you gotta gently ease it on. Gotta find a way around Webster around here. Probably going to have to go for the dive bomb as we're pretty equally matched here. No, I'm not going to go for it. Get the better exit than him though. Apparently not. Concertina effect. How about now? Alright, just give him a little nudge. If he was in a DTM car, that probably would have sent him flying. Had a little look up the inside there. Going through the wall. Yeah, not all the walls do that around this track. Just a couple. Super risky dive bomb there.
The next car is Sauvage. Walther is leading the race. Last lap was 209.7. That's the fastest lap.
I'm still pretty damn annoyed about that, how that Nordschleife race turned out though. I'm not a happy bunny, and I will be trying again tonight.
He's still there.
There was just so many mistakes by everyone on the track. I don't think anyone had a good race. I didn't see the final lap times though, because I rage. This is the first ever time I've rage quit, I think. I'm not normally an angry guy, but I was then.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Good pass. Well done. Clear right.
So hard to find a way around cars in this track. What I'd really like though is, I can't remember if it was Gran Turismo 2 or 3, the Detroit track on either one of those games. It might have even been on both, I'm not sure. I think it was definitely on 3, but if someone could make a mod of that track, I would be forever in their debt.
Still there.
I'd tie your shoelaces every day for a month. Oh, we're on the final lap already. I didn't even realise. So we've gone from 24th to 4th, meaning I should have set the AI a bit harder. But I just wanted this race for me to be able to reassure myself that I don't make as many accidents as I thought I did. Bump slip. Right, so that's the end of the video, guys. I'm sorry it was disappointing with the Nordschleife thing. Hope you enjoyed that crash, and I'll see you in the next one.